Hello, everyone. Welcome to and today we have the race weekly, so it's just going to be a default standard race. In my co-commentator booth today, we have Claymore729. Our trackers are Nero Lightshine and Sapphire. Hello, Claymore. How you doing?
I'm doing well tonight. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. I woke up, I saw that there was a race going to be restreamed, and I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So, today we have Sawyer, Deep Fried H7, Leslie Pro, and Surge on the restream. There are a total of 25 racers, I believe. Not as many as we usually would have, but, you know, outside forces. What are we hoping to see today?
Well, we're hoping to see a really good race from all our runners, and hopefully we see each of our runners going slightly different places, so we have something interesting to talk about.
Absolutely. I'd love to see some South Shore checks pretty quickly. Maybe some before Kakariko. As I've seen of late, things tend to be over there rather than actually in the village, so...
Before Kakariko is a bit of an interesting call, though, because you want bombs before you head to South Shore, and you're not guaranteed them from bush crabs. So I feel like avoiding Kakariko and its shop is kind of a weird play.
I've seen a couple of people do it, and it's been interesting. So should be starting here shortly. Taking a look.
We're doing some back end race time stuff.
Yep.
Oh, we are just about ready to close the loop.
Here we go. Alright, gonna be starting here in about 15 seconds.
And in case you've never seen a Link to the Past Randomizer before, open mode means that our runners are going to be set loose across Hyrule from the beginning of the game. So we're going to see some people starting at Link's house and some people opting to start at the Sanctuary.
Yep.
And they do not need to go through the escape sequence at the beginning, which eats up about 6 minutes, and it usually means that people are going to head to Kakariko at first. So we're going to see a little bit more openness right off the bat.
Exactly. Honestly, the best play when it comes to Hyrule Castle is the escape sequence. You know, find that mirror as soon as you can. Find bombs or gloves. That way you can get through the backside. Hopefully we don't have any particular weapons that we need in there. Ooh. You know, the other thing that we could have, bow in both of the eastern areas. Seen that happen before.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
Yep. Alright, so everybody's starting in Link's house. Just gonna grab 10 arrows. Gonna go check on Uncle real quick. Ooh, hello, wait a minute. Oh, we got Star Fox!
Yes, we do. I was just about to mention it, in case people are wondering why we're hearing Star Fox in Link to the Past. One of the features of the randomizer is the ability to use other music tracks if you so desire.
Oh no, I'm gonna be jamming way too much to this and not paying attention.
It's a real risk.
Oh, there was another MSU pack that I was jamming out the other day. It was the Grandia pack. Oh, hey, there's bombs.
Hey, 3 bombs. Not much, but it's enough.
Yeah. Looks
it'll get our runners into the backside of Escape where we have 3 items.
Yep. Looks like we have a little bit of sync going on. Good. Save and quit.
And into the Sanctuary we go.
Sawyer having a little bit of trouble getting that little bit of love there. To Hugo Man, thank you for the subscription.
Hey, we have Red Pendant in Eastern, Red Crystal and Hera, and I think I saw Blue Crystal and Hera. Yes.
Yeah, Blue Crystal and Hera, Red Crystal and Desert. So, I wonder if that means that the red crystal that we're going to need in the Dark World is going to be... Ooh. Hopefully it's not too far away. Alright, so we got a couple of people heading over...
Tier 1 tree pole is hearts, and bush crab is single rubies, and nothing particularly exciting.
Yep. Here's our ledge check. I think that was arrows.
That is 10 arrows.
Yep. So, not requiring Aga yet. A little bit of love in the mushroom spot.
300 bucks in the thieves hideout. Not bad, not bad.
Very lovely to see.
And that gives us an immediate bottle vendor check.
Wonder how many special bees we're gonna find too. See if anybody goes to get the extra cash if the, anytime they might head back over here.
I'm sorry, say again?
Oh no. I'm just I recently learned of the special bee giving you 100 rupees back. So.
Oh yes. If you bring the bottle vendor a fish, he will give you a bunch of goodies, including some money.
Oh, fish too? Interesting. All right. So here we are in Blind's Hut.
Blind's Hut, nothing exciting so far. 2 pieces of heart and some money. And it's on our first weapon.
Nice.
Sword in the bottom of Blind's Hut.
Alright, so let's see. What do we have as far as sprites go? We have... I don't know what the character's name from Atlas is from that Persona game.
That is Jack Frost.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes things easy. We also have a Moogle, Yoshi, and obviously Vanilla Link. Ooh.
We got the water toes underneath the well. That is very useful.
Alright, so...
Gives us a handful more checks we can accomplish.
Yep. Aw. Bottle vendor only had 10 arrows there.
Yeah, not fun.
Alright. Chicken Hut's gonna have... more bombs. Well, at least we don't run out of bombs. That's good.
Not what you want to see, but you're not going to turn it down.
Alright, so as we start seeing more checks going south, I do want to remind you guys that Speed Gaming Live is literally this weekend. I believe it is on the, 26th, 27th? But if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, or you plan on getting your tickets same day, be sure to check out the link for Speed Gaming Live. I believe it's SGL22.
Let's see.
Nope. I don't know what the command is.
Speed Gaming Live 2022, their website says on-site event tournaments from October 27th to October 30th.
Ah. So yeah, we'll start this Thursday. So be sure to be in Virginia for that. You can find more details at their link. Speed Gaming Live.
sglive.speedgaming.org.
There we go.
The website.
Alright.
I didn't get bapped.
So that's just 20 bucks on the ledge there.
Yeah, not much, but it looks like Leslie's going for it anyway. Oh, she blind ran it.
Yeah, I saw a couple of runners do that. Okay, so we do have a bottle bead there in the library.
Not a good bee, but it is a bottle, so we will probably see everybody go for that. And we have Sawyer down here in Mini Moldorm Cave.
Yep. And the Moldorms are giving bombs today. That's very special of them.
That is very handy.
Oh, there's 4 bombs right there. Ooh.
Ooh. Not
okay.
The best thing you want to see.
A lot of red items. Lamp, moon pearl, red meringue. in Moldorm. That's very pretty.
Very stacked.
Yep. Did not see what was in the inside of Dan. Looks like it's just 10 bombs.
Yeah, the inside of the dam is just bombs.
Then it was a piece of heart out here. Deep Fried heading over to Desert Ledge and Agina's Cave.
These are... Agina's Cave especially is a rather important check, because if you forget about it, especially if Desert Palace is a pendant, you're going to abandon Agina forever. And I've seen races won and lost by orphaning Agina. It's
Yeah.
not good.
Just a heart container.
Fortunately, that won't happen today because Agina only has bombs in the back of its cave, but it is not something you want to make a habit of doing.
Right. Exactly. Alright, so Leslie now getting their Red Meringue, Lamp, and Moon Pearl. Surge doing the same. Deep Fried, on the other hand, not going for the South Shore checks. Went to Desert Ledge and then immediately coming over here. I'm sorry.
Oh.
Is this Saha's Closet?
It must be a Saha's Closet check, but did you clock what was on Highland Island there, Concha?
I did not.
It was
I
a
did
bow.
not. Oh, it's a bow. Oh,
It's a bow. No, question from chat. Fatbat, nobody has done escape yet. They're not required to, and they're prioritizing more dense check locations.
Okay. Saha's Closet is pretty today. Got our cape, got our Master Sword in there.
Oh.
Yeah. So Surge being the first with the Master Sword.
Deep Fried's first Master Sword, I think.
Yep.
So once Sawyer works his way over to Saha's Closet, he's not gonna be feeling terribly optimistic, because that is gonna open up a huge pool of where can I go now, and that's no fun.
All right, Waterfall Cave just giving us some money. Deep Fried Deep Fried is going for the Eastern play.
This is an interesting play from him. Lamp is not technically required, hard required for Eastern Palace, but you're gonna have to navigate some dark rooms. And
yeah, it does break logic, which is...
Yep.
And that was a mushroom there.
So, to address an immediate question you might have, logic, the randomizer knows where you can go based on where the items are located. For example, you will never find the lamp behind somewhere where you have to have the lamp to get to, logically. Like, you won't find the lamp on the boss at Eastern Palace because you need the lamp to get there. But if you're knowledgeable enough with the game, you can say, nuts to that and go wherever you want.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've actually done some training in the dark rooms as of late. Misery Mire is still a pain in the butt for me, but I can do it. So King Zora's gonna have a good thing for us today.
Zora's got the hammer. That is not bad.
Nice 2 Stalfos check. And a big key in the map chest. It looks like everybody is now making their way over to King Zora to get that hammer now.
I'm being informed in chat by one of our trackers that the lantern can be an armrest, which confusing because I didn't think the fire rod would be considered valid for darkroom navigation, but I just say words. I don't know the logic.
Yeah, I believe that if you can find the fire rod earlier, it would be within logic. So at least that's what I've been told by others that I've commentated with. Speed Gaming France, rating with a party of 35. Bonjour.
Advanced logic seeds. Got it.
Alex is in chat. As long as there's one tortured room, it can be considered in logic via Fire Rock. Yeah.
Mass Critic is saying that is only true for advanced logic siege, which I would consider that I would consider that slightly advanced, but unfortunately, yeah. As Kirby fan in chat is saying, Surge is not able to get his hammer currently because he only has 480.
Ooh.
That's gonna hamper him for quite a bit.
Yep. And you know what the sad thing is? That unfortunately, the Zorans, they only give bombs usually. So always sad.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting to see if and when Surge closes the loop there.
Yep.
He probably
Alright.
will, because that's going to be in the back of his mind now.
Ooh, so Mushroom gives us the blue mail.
Not a bad find.
And yeah, chat letting us know that Surge hasn't gotten his hammer quite yet. He's still trying to get his 20 bucks. Alright. Deep Fried leaving Eastern, couldn't get any further. Now doing all of the flipper checks. As Leslie's making his way in through Hyrule Castle. Time to do escape.
Leslie's going to run the escape, alright. If Leslie had gotten the Master Sword, we'd probably also see Leslie, or we'd maybe see Leslie decide to do Aga right now. Maybe.
I mean, with the hammer, I'm not sure. Because doing an Agassi this early it's a little scary.
Yeah, it's. I mean, we have the ability to, so the game could put items back, but.
Well, let's see here. Since we've got the lamp, now we can do. Oh, we still need to find the gloves. That's probably why we're doing this check here. And Saha letting us know that Green Pendant is in Turtle Rock today.
Yeah, we've seen several people dip PP right now. They're not going to get very far at it, but
let's hope that we don't have to do Turtle Rock today. Thoughts?
well, meh, hopefully not.
Okay, so here we are. We're seeing the damage strats.
And this is one of the situations where having an advanced mail upgrade can actually be slightly.
Oh
no! What happened?
Oh no! I either that was a heart container or a little bit of love, and then that health back.
Oh, you hate to see it.
Oh oh no! It was a piece of heart.
Yep, and they gave him his fourth jebaited. Oh, ouch.
Rip Leslie. Now having to suffer getting killed by green guards.
With blue mail, like I was saying.
Oh, goodness. Alright, so now Leslie should be doing the back of escape. We haven't seen a key yet, so hopefully that doesn't hamper things. Excuse me. Alright, so right now, a little bit of retracing. We're keeping an eye on Leslie, but everybody's just kind of retracing each other's steps now.
Yep. And we still got that bow hanging out on High Island that we saw on Sawyer's screen. So keep an eye out for the mirror, because that's gonna give us EP access.
Yep. Oh no, and it's a map in Dark Cross, so gotta find the gloves to go to the back of escape. Alright, what do we do from here?
Pray you find the mirror somewhere. But I mean, where you go? We can't go up. Can't go up Death Mountain because of the flute or the gloves. can't do anything with Bonk Rocks. They don't have the boots, so it looks like it really is real Aga
Well,
hours.
I don't think we checked the big key chest here in Eastern. Have we?
I don't remember seeing it, but apparently
Mira's
Mira
letting
says
us
it
know
was
it's
compass.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I think
Yep, it's Aga
dear.
hours.
You hate to see Aga seeds.
Yeah, hate
The
to
fact
see
that
it.
we have the cape, though, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, we were given given cape and master sword, so no matter what, we were able to get in.
Yeah. Alright, so Sawyer now making that trek over to Aga Tower. Well, let's see here. Sawyer and Surge also need to do escape. So they're probably going to do that first. And as Word Spoken is asking Aga plus Hammer, we have the Hammer, we have the Master Sword, we have the Cape. So we have a lot of items. I have to keep an eye on things.
Let's see.
Yeah.
How do you get type cave? You would need. No, yeah, you can do it because you can warp over from Hyrule Castle and then hammer down the bridge, and then you're back. You're back by Link's house.
Yep.
Glove is faster, but you don't need it.
Be interesting. Sorry. Be interesting if we saw like a piece of heart counter to know when we're going to be getting our next heart, just in case, you know, something like what happened to Leslie happened.
I mean, technically, you do have that on the item screen.
Very true.
But you know who just makes a habit of flipping down their item screen to check the piece of heart tracker?
True. Ooh.
Oh, you mean on the randomizer tracker, on the website tracker? Yeah. Near is right. It's probably best to keep that out of out of the tracker.
Alright, so now we're going to see multiple death warps. Deep Fried is going to be the first to make the climb to Aga Tower.
Just over 20 minutes in, this is a very rapid Aga.
Ooh. You know, I never considered using the double walls there to do that double spin.
It's a good strat. Would have been better if he had gotten, you know, both guards in once, but
yeah. And Alex and Rasper, going back on what I had said, I'm fairly certain that there are trackers and auto trackers out there that will track that kind of stuff. I've yet to
sure.
find any, unfortunately.
TJ in chat making a very good point. You know, the Zelda cell is key locked. Somebody, if they had real heads up knowledge, they could have taken the guard key out to the back of escape. But as he says, that would have been a very heads up play. And depending on what's back there, maybe it would have changed something, maybe it wouldn't have. But it would have been out of logic. Technically,
Very true.
I think maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. No, with something like that, that would be. I would take that knowledge if it were like a spoiler open, which is something that I've commentated on before.
Mm.
Those are fun. Alright, so now everybody is in Agate Tower. Deep Fried is first. Already in the floor with the red guards. And doing
Making
a
short
pretty
work
good job
of
at... Yeah. Just gonna take the key and run.
Clearly, Deep Fried has done this many times.
This room is always a pain in the butt just before
Deep
the
Fried's
lobby
room, yeah.
to Aga. There are way too many times that I have fallen there at least 3 times in the past. So,
Yeah, having the boomerang is very nice.
yes, very much so. Near Light Shine, posing the question, how many blue balls today? I'm just gonna say 2. You know, I feel optimistic.
You're gonna be nice. You're gonna be nice. So, Aga has a pattern. The first time he attacks, it will always be a energy ball that you can reflect. The next 3 times he attacks, it has a 50-50 chance of being either a shot you can reflect or blue balls, which you can't reflect, which we just saw on Deep Fried screen. And then the 5th attack is always a top of the screen lightning attack that you just have to avoid. And it repeats that sequence until Aga goes down.
Well, we have seen 2 so far.
And since Aghanim takes 3... How many strikes does he take to go down? 3, I think?
I believe it is 3. Oh, 6. And that was 3 blue balls so far. So obviously I've lost this game. That's 4. Scary stuff.
Oh, very good choice of MFU track here.
And 4 will do it. Deep Fried is the first to head into the Dark World.
Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh, Fire Rod.
Lovely
Here
to
we
see
go.
the Fire Rod this early in the game. Now we just need to get the Ice Rod.
God only knows where that is.
Yep.
No, we don't really need the Ice Rod.
Very true. Yeah, Turtle Rock is a green pendant today, so...
Nira is... Okay, we have 3 blue crystals at the bottom. Skullwoods is a pendant, so we don't necessarily need that Fire Rod either. And then red crystal in Thief's Shan, blue crystal in Desert Palace. And as we know, green pendant in Turtle Rock.
Yep. So, our red crystals today are going to be Desert Palace into Thieves Town, or the other way around. Might not see a Pyramid Fairy check today unless checks start getting terrible. Very, very terrible.
Yeah.
Hype Cave, giving us a Bottlebee. Oh, there's a Gloves.
Oh, there's a glove. And Tempered.
And an Ether.
And Ether. All right.
Nice.
Pretty stacked Hype Cave.
Yeah. Very good. Very good checks. So Leslie deciding not to head to Hype Cave and instead go up towards Catfish, realizing... Oh, no. Oh, you can hammer the peg there.
Though without the... only one item up there at the Catfish makes it kind of a weird check to do. But again, like with the Gina, if you ignore Catfish, you can pay for it.
Yep. And Leslie reminded that we don't have the gloves yet. Can't go there. Uh-oh. I don't like to see laser bridge in chat.
Nira was positing that our ice rod is on the laser bridge today, which is possible.
Ah. Well, if we don't have to do Skullwoods or Sword of Rock, then I should be fine. Speed Gaming 2, rating with a party of 104. Hello, everyone. We are doing a Link to the Past daily race. It is the Open Weekly. And it is very interesting so far. Leslie, going with
Into
the pod
dark.
check?
Okay.
And Surge does it
Very,
too.
very rapid House of Darkness.
Alright, so our top screeners are going to go and get those gloves, go into as many checks as they can. Bottom screeners are doing the pod check, which is a little scary.
I'm pretty scared without a bow.
Yeah.
And no bottles either.
We also don't have the mirror, which you're still going to have to make several checks on that.
Yeah, we definitely want that mirror. I mean, mirror could be in back of escape potentially.
Alright, so
Or it could be right
Kid,
here.
what are you giving us
Nope.
today, love? Alright, so Deep Fried now is going to make his way into Dark World from CAC. Now, without the Titan mitts, you know, you're going to have to go the long way around here.
Yep. I should come down on it from the north.
Now, because everyone had to do Aga, the enemy spawns are going to be a little harder. It won't be too difficult, of course.
Now, what we're really hoping to find sometime really soon is a mirror.
Well, we didn't get a mirror, but we did get a flute.
I mean, I'll take it.
Flute does give us logical death mountain access. Death access. There's death access all over the place. Oh, Bag of Escape gives us...
Hey, Titan Smiths!
Nice! And the key. Of course. Deep Fried, you know that this is a pendant dungeon, right?
It is pendant dungeon, but there are some quick item checks you can make.
Fair enough. Honestly, I'm under the assumption that unless I can't find the things that I need, a pendant dungeon is not going to have what I want. And of course, that has cost me a couple of times.
I mean, it's not a bad assumption to make, but when your checks start.
Yep. Words. Alex, making a point that you said earlier, you could have stolen the Zelda Cell key.
Yeah, and then gotten the mitts, and then not had to worry. And then I guess technically you wouldn't have needed. I suppose Aga was not logically required if you meet the heads-up play and steal the key, but I wouldn't exactly call that a common play.
Yep. Shovel found in Pod. Did we get anything else in Pod, or has it just been a bunch of keys so far?
No, Pod's just been garbage.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh wait, no, it had the flute.
Yeah, there was.
I guess technically the shovel. But what we really want is the mirror.
Shovel gives us mirror, maybe? Nope, Shovel gives us bombs.
Sad.
Yep. Alright, Deep Fried. Grabbing another bottle, I think. And taking a death warp.
So a second bottle isn't bad. Looks like he's gonna go steal items from the back, maybe? Yeah.
Potentially. Grab that key, come on.
This is a bit of a weird play. It'll be really fascinating if it pays off.
So
Sawyer and Deep Fried have the same idea.
have we seen the map and the compass so far?
I don't know.
Because Sawyer's going after Mothula, and that's a bug net.
I question this play.
So am I.
I suppose Mothula could have an item on him, but he could also have a dungeon item. So,
I feel like I feel like we have a dungeon item here.
yeah, this is a weird play, but I kind of respect the fortitude that it takes. But we have Surge second to activate the duck.
Alright, now, both of our runners on the top have blue potions, so... Sawyer just opting to go for the Master Sword. Pays off.
That was a heck of a thing.
It's a dungeon item. That's what I thought.
Oh well.
I don't think we saw any other dungeon items, so the map has got to be in the big chest. Unless we saw the map.
Which I don't remember. But we have Surge doing the old man check from the back.
Yep, Leslie doing the same here. So you're gonna go grab that bug net real quick.
Kirby fan suggesting that we're potentially looking at a YOLO ped check, but remember that the green pendant is deep in Turtle Rock, and that feels like a big old waste of time.
Yeah. TJ, no, Surge did not have the money required to get to King Zora to get the hammer, so unfortunately he does not have the hammer yet.
He was 20 rupees shy.
He really was. Don't you hate it when you're just like a few dollars short of getting
It sucks.
big thing you want? I've done that before. You know, it'd be cool if they had credit here in Hyrule.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think their technology is quite advanced for that enough yet.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh,
Although
right.
I mean, King Zora, I guess King Zora is kind of stuck in the waterfall, so he'd have to like deputize his Zoras for collection. But they're stuck in the water, so
Yeah. Surge could do Catfish. And then go over to Zora. Oh, but then you still need the mirror.
yeah,
I'm sorry, I'm dumb.
we're waiting for that mirror though, because especially I actually don't know if anybody else has seen this, and I don't know if Sora clocked it, but the bow is waiting on Highland Island for us.
Yep. Thieves Town giving us that big key in the first check. Very nice. So our stun prize day is hearts.
Yep.
Very nice.
You'll love to see it.
Having guaranteed health is always, you know, a good option. And yeah, we did have that fighter shield in C-shape.
And Nira in chat saying exactly what I was talking about. You can very easily forget a check. If it is a single check and it's out of the way, you just put it out of your mind when you have like 50 other things to do, and then it's a fire rod, and you just kind of cry.
Yep. So, Thieves Town Village not giving us too many checks. Did see a heart, did see a shield. We're gonna get another heart container right now.
Another heart container. Fortunately, Surge has not forgotten about Zora, so he's going to get his hammer.
All right, good man. Or, unfortunately, with Surge, we don't have pronouns for them, so I don't want to mistake that. Now Surge has the hammer. And sitting there, contemplating.
Wondering what to do now. He's got quite a bit he can do.
Or he's probably sitting there like, did I really miss the hammer this whole time? I've had those moments where I've just sat there and I'm like, oh great.
Yup.
All right, so I didn't see what the third check was here. I'm gonna see that again. Attic chest did not have anything useful.
I didn't catch the third check either.
Third check was the key, so
Oh.
big chest? Maybe.
That would be the logical thing to do. We have the hammer. We can go do it. Surge trying to work out what he's going to do now. What is his plan?
Now, going back into the conversation of trackers, obviously, you need a tracker in order to keep track of things. You know, that's the point of it. What do you use?
I actually don't run Randa, so I don't use a tracker at all.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
That's how I avoid that question.
I've been experimenting with a few different things and trying to code something myself, but you know, coding is hard.
Oh,
so.
that I can speak to. Coding is a nightmare. Especially when your program refuses to compile and it's like one missing semicolon somewhere buried deep in 10,000 lines of code. The worst.
Yeah. Just learning it is, oh, well, that's unfortunate. Just bombs in the big chest. I think that was 20 rupees in the cell. So, not too many good things. It does look like, based on everything that I've seen, Blind is going to give us a compass, I think. Because I haven't seen the compass yet. I could take a run at a sword pull? Is that what Blind said?
I could take a stab at a sword pun.
Oh, okay. Oh,
A little bit dicey here.
okay.
But the thing about Blind is it is a scripted fight, and it only takes 9 hits to kill it. So if you're on your game, Blind will only go one way.
Okay, well, I guess the compass was elsewhere. Because that was 5 rupees and crystal.
And that makes Deep Fried's first crystal of the run at just under 40 minutes.
Is that our first crystal altogether? My goodness.
Yes, it is.
This is gonna be a long one, guys.
So buckle up.
Now, as I recall, there were 25 racers today. I don't think anybody's gonna be finishing within, what is it, hour and a half, 2 hours?
Not unless they're really good.
I don't know. There's some pretty good runners.
There are.
I haven't checked to see what the list has, unfortunately. So. I'm still jamming to this music. Goodness.
Right? Star Fox had like super good music for the time.
Did you know you can play Star Fox 2 on the Switch?
On the Switch?
Yeah. Not Star Fox 64, Star Fox 2. It was
I did not know that.
Yeah. It was the second SNES title. Never released.
Never released until the SNES Classic came out.
Yep. Very fun stuff. You can also play Link to the Past on there too, obviously. Ooh! I didn't even see this, but... Oh, of course, because everybody else has it. But half magic with the old man.
Oh! You're right, we didn't notice that.
Alright, and there's Sawyer's first crystal. Second boss, though.
Yep, because he went and took out Skullwoods.
Yep. And Nira, our tracker, letting us know, yeah, she already saw that, of course.
Surge falls off the... Oh,
That's okay.
You hate that.
That's okay. The bridge respawns here. That's not that big of a deal. What I'd like to see is, like, maybe a bomb jump but it doesn't look like we're going to see that today.
What I want to
Mouse
see is that
feathers.
mirror.
Alright, so it looks like... Okay, so we see some deviation right now. Sawyer going to check with the Smith. We got Spike Cave over on Deep Fried. Oh, Nira's a key. Sorry, Nira! My bad.
The Spike Cave. This is a play.
And it doesn't pay off.
Oh, you hate it.
Oh, I just realized we don't have boots, so we don't get to see the...
Hey, there we go. That's what you want to see.
Oh, my goodness. Alright.
Kind of right where you want to see it, too.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is Sawyer doing here?
Being a little more efficient at it.
Yeah, but the purple chest.
Good point.
And
no,
bombs
they're
for
just
10
bombs
bucks.
this today.
Okay, so we're gonna see a catfish.
What are you doing, Sawyer?
People
your big
are... People are cheering on Surge here in a moment.
Yeah, he's gonna get his gloves, and then things are really gonna happen for him.
Yep.
He was checking the sick kid, and now he's going back for it.
Ah, fair enough. Alright, catfish is gonna give us... bombs. Okay, so our mirror is locked behind Titan Bits and Hammer.
Yeah, that's quite the dive to get the
Yep.
mirror, and hopefully Sawyer did catch where his bow is. Otherwise,
I hope so,
Otherwise, I don't know where. I don't know when he's gonna find it.
too. Ooh, vanilla heart piece in K45 today.
Well, I mean, again, it's one of those checks that you just don't want to orphan.
Yep.
He forgot to
Stuck
didn't
just
quite
below
enter his
rocks.
portal at the right pixel.
No, he's gonna be stuck on the rocks again. Watch. Oh,
Joke's on you.
color me wrong. Getting some hypes and let's goes in the chat.
So Sawyer is going to go collect whatever's in the lunchbox, and then, with luck, it's straight over to High Island. If you saw it, I don't know if he saw it.
Oh,
Hey, horse sword.
boy.
You'll love to
All
see
right.
it.
Yeah, well, you know where all 4 of our progressive swords are today. Very delicious to have the butter sword. Not really useful, but...
I mean, you're not going to turn it down.
Oh, no, of course not.
Oh.
If I could take 1 less hit off a Trinex, I'll do it. Not that it's going to be required today, but...
I think Sawyer's making a beeline right for that sword. Or right for that bow.
Yep.
He saw it. He wants it.
Oh, who wouldn't want it? The question is, where the silver's going to be?
Laser bridge.
Well... I would prefer GT over Laser Bridge. Let's see here. Sawyer does have...
Sawyer's playing his pod now. 100%.
Alright, fair enough. Was
It
Ice
is.
Palace a crystal?
Ice Palace is indeed a crystal.
Okay, so we do need Fire Rod for that.
Yep, and he's got it.
Blaze Dart 00 asking where the flute was. We will see it in a moment, but it is here in Palace of Darkness. In fact, Deep Fried is gonna see it here momentarily after grabbing this key. And there's the shiny ocarina. Flute, whatever. I call it an ocarina.
Flute Karina.
Okay, that sounds dirty.
I mean, okay.
I'm gonna claim my bonuses. Hey, if anyone who's on the admin team of Speed Gaming can let me know what the command is for the whatchamacallits, the guessing games later today, that'd be really cool. I'd like to try that out.
Don't know if there is a command for it.
Well, I know that the admin team members can check that. I just don't know if anybody else can use them.
Okay, so Deep Fried is in pod, but won't be able to capitalize because it doesn't have the bow. But Sawyer is going to be able to complete it.
Yeah, Surge is doing what everybody else has done and going into Skull Woods. But Leslie, wait a minute, hold up. Leslie found the Cane of Samaria.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Where'd that happen?
We lost! What happened?
We totally did not caught the Cane of Samaria. That is going to okay, Meyer Shed. Got it.
Oh! Okay, fair enough.
That's important. That's very important because that is going to let Leslie do something called Icebreaker, which is an interesting little trick where if Link is
No, Leslie, go back, Leslie,
Ooh,
Leslie,
Leslie,
no,
no Icebreaker.
Oh no!
Well, Leslie's committed.
Oh, we're so sorry, chat. We thought we were gonna see an icebreaker. Oh no! Now Leslie's gonna have to spend all this time going through ice.
Yep. Going through Ice House the normal way. So, as I was saying, I wasn't expecting to have to explain Icebreaker now, but I will. The Cane of Samaria will lay down a Samaria block, which technically extends what's called the door state, which is when Link exits a door, the game will push Link out until he hits the floor. The Samaria block extends that ice state, and it just so happens that in one particular door in Ice Palace here, the door is right next to a wall, and if you lay a Samaria block at the right point, Link will be pushed through the Samaria block, through the wall, onto the floor on the opposite side, and it cuts out like half the dungeon. It's fantastic.
It is very, very useful. I've recently learned how to get it to run. It is a little tricky when you're first starting out, but Alex saying that was a clean Pen Gator sword spin. Yeah.
Yep, and a good first round bob jump too. So.
Well, I mean, with the bomb jump going into the back here, you know, that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, maybe Leslie's just showing off.
So now the question is, what are we doing?
Hunting more checks, probably, if I had to guess.
Yeah, fair enough. Oh yeah, because since you didn't do the icebreaker, you got to go back. Kind of had to backtrack a little bit. I heard Piece of Heart.
Yep, that's Sawyer up there in Dark Maze.
Ooh. I like trying to navigate Dark Maze in the dark. Oh, okay. Just a normal heart. Where's our Sank Heart? I haven't seen that yet. Well, I mean, unless we have seen it and just didn't do anything.
That's always possible. If you pick it up when you're at full, it'll refill you, but you won't see it happen.
Yep.
Just 3 bombs in the brewery. Deep fried.
Alright, so we are seeing the Fire Rod laser beam. There we go.
Oh yeah, that's really neat. Apparently, if you...
Ooh.
Unfortunate death. You hate to see it. Ugh.
Maybe we'll see Icebreaker now? Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the enemies here in the Dark World are really tough. Even with the Blue Mail, it's still a little troublesome to get through Ice Palace. I wish we had Red
Well, I mean,
Mail
you're
or-
expected to have blue mail by the time you get to the boss, because in vanilla, the blue mail is found in the big chest here.
I do believe, if I'm not mistaken, that damage is technically doubled, though, in the Japanese release.
I couldn't confirm that. I don't know.
'Cause it feels like you take a lot more damage in the randomizers than you do if you're playing, like, some of the other stuff. Alex, the boss just wanted a hug to warm up.
I mean, sounds
That's
legit.
cute. Oh, Leslie's not doing it again. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna go and pay attention over to Sawyer, who's gonna be doing Helmosaur.
Yep. 17 pokes, I think it is, with a hammer to bust his mask off.
Something like that. I don't really keep track. I just smash the hammer as soon as I make contact. And then 1, 2 with
There you
the
go.
butter sword, and that is done. So Sawyer ahead by a league or two with their 3rd crystal.
Deep Fried was sitting in Palace of Darkness trying to figure out what to do now. We know what he needs to do, but he doesn't.
Okay, so Leslie is almost out of bombs. You know, I don't think Leslie knows how to do the icebreaker. Deep Fried finally getting those Titan mitts. Surge is going to be the last to collect them. And yeah, function letting us know that it is 17 hammer hits. Still with me there, Claymore?
Yep, I'm right here.
Okay, just making sure. Well, I love seeing all of our racers emotes in the chat. Very fun stuff. Especially Koi's. Koi's emotes are just adorable. I love them.
They are. They're very cute.
So no icebreaker, but we do find the icebreaker chest has a compass. Thank you, Alex. Alex, I appreciate that.
Okay, and here we go. Sora getting his cane.
For those of you asking, in the chat, Alex says sometimes Keonto likes talking to himself. Yes, I do. I've done some Let's Plays in the past. And very rarely do I ever get to talk to people while in games because I am very bad at talking to people in games, so...
I don't think we saw Leslie check checkerboard cave here. Let's see what we get. Useless.
Just 10 arrows.
Sawyer doing desert?
Desert Ledge only has a piece of heart, though. Voice crack. My bad. Alright, Leslie, you can do this.
Grudge match.
This is only about 2, right?
Yeah, this is round 2.
Okay. I see bouts. I
Nice fairy.
tend to watch a lot of wrestling. Boxing, actually. But that's a story for another day because we're commentating video games. Okay, come on. You can do this. Oh, no! Just a
Ooh.
little too early on the sword
A
spin.
little too early, now they're all over the place.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. That's one down. Oh, this is some scary stuff, guys.
Oh,
Out of magic. Ooh. I don't like this.
oh!
No!
Leslie down once again.
Oh, and Kirby letting us know that Desert is logically boots locked.
Ah, yes. Because there's a torch that you need to bonk something off of. But it looks like Sawyer says, you know, I'm just gonna keep running around anyway.
Yep. Oh. Leslie has decided that we are going to get out of there. Going for a... Oh, okay. Refill the magic,
Yeah.
get a green potion, then get a blue potion. Or...
Yep,
other way
yep,
around.
yep.
Hard boots locked. Big key right side.
Of course, if you're Sawyer, you just say, you know, what's logic? And you go fight Land Moles anyway.
One, 2. There we go. And a little poke to the other one.
There we go. Yeah.
All right, Landmolus is down.
You'll love to see it.
Only gave us a compass though. So that is.
That's his,
Oh, that is crystal number 3. I thought
Yep.
that was crystal number 4. I was reading the tracker wrong.
Yeah, remember, Skull was his pendant, and Sawyer did it anyway, because, you know, heck, Mothula.
Right. Well, we have crossed over the hour mark. Let's go ahead and get this command here into the chat. Speed Gaming Live is going to be starting this weekend. Many of our racers and runners who have signed up on the challenge website provided by Logitech will be there for your entertainment. The convention starts on the 27th, this Thursday, and will be all the way through Sunday. There's a tournament, so you'll be able to see what's going on. You'll be able to see the brackets in chat at speedgaming.challenge.com/SGL22ALTTPRX. Oh, that's interesting. I don't remember an X being there before. People correcting me, I tend to say next weekend when we're on a Sunday because
Because the weekend's practically over.
yeah,
No.
it's basically over. And for our viewers over in Europe and Australia, it's already Monday anyways, so it's just easier for me to say next weekend. Alright, Cold Stare fight with Deep Fried, here we go. Oh god, those ice blocks. If it wasn't for the ice blocks, I think this would be a much easier fight.
If it wasn't for the ice blocks, yeah, this would be a nearly trivial fight. Especially if you can get the cold share in the corner.
Yep. Ooh!
Oh!
No! What is
Chase him down! Coltier's on a rampage today.
Alright, Sawyer is going to be making the icebreaker.
There we go.
Wow. Super easy icebreaker there. Cold Stare 3, Runner 0.
Sawyer's got it, I think.
Sawyer does have a lot more hearts. We haven't
And the
found the
gold
red
sword.
mail, so yeah, and we have Butter Sword, so
Cold Tear is just no. No, I'm gonna kill you, and you're just gonna have to be okay with that.
I think he's finally fed up with being bullied, getting stuck in the corner, the fire rods, the bombos, all of it. He's taking out his revenge today.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Alright, Surge. The last of the Hyrule Escape sequence here. Finally getting his Titan Mitts. Why are words hard?
Because English is terrible.
You know, yeah, you're fair.
And Leslie deciding that, they've had enough of Cold Tear's nonsense and just going to Skull Woods instead.
This has been interesting. We've had nothing in Skull Woods today, and everybody opting to go there. Oh, by the way, what? You know, I haven't checked to see. So, Meyer is Bombos.
If Myra is Bombos, then we're in trouble.
Yeah,
We
we
don't
haven't
have
found
that.
it yet. Okay, so there's the Canis and Mario block that I didn't see. And it's paired with $5. You know, there's probably a thing for that. $5 in a dream. That's what I would like to call it anyways.
Well, here we go. Deep Fried on his first round with Cold Stare.
Sawyer?
Refill?
Oh, fair enough.
Because he never got half magic.
Alright, round 2. No!
Oh, this is nervy.
Oh!
Oh, boy.
Oh god! Oh god! Come on, one more.
There we
Yeah!
go.
$5 and a glitch stick. There we go. And we get a heart container. Vanilla heart container off of Cold
Nice.
Stare.
Okay, let's see how Sore handles it.
Oh, everybody is just too early on that sword spin.
Huh!
Oh,
But he does have that blue potion.
oh god. This fight is actually giving me anxiety right now. Did hit 2 of Cold Stare with a single fire twice.
Good shot.
There we go.
Hey!
Blue potion saves the day. Or as I like to call it, raspberry juice. So Sawyer killing off Cold Stare. First try.
And where is Sawyer off to now?
That's a very good question.
If I were him, I'd be off to Tower of Hera.
Well, it looks like that might be the check here.
He's getting half magic.
Oh, okay. He's the only one who hasn't saved the
Yep.
old man. Cold Stare did not drop the same card. No. It was just a vanilla boss heart.
Yep.
I probably would have had a Poggers moment if I saw the same card on a boss, though.
It would be pretty good.
Yep. I mean, you get a health refill anyway, so it's
So
you
it
know,
doesn't
it's
really matter?
yeah, but still good to see. Would have been some bittersweet irony. Okay,
Deep Fried about to get his mirror.
this will be the second runner to get the mirror today. Very nice. By the way, did we see what was inside Spec Rock? I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
was
so.
garbage. I don't
Oh,
remember
was
what
it?
it was, but it was nonsense.
Oh.
$2.
Money on top, money inside. Not really a useful thing. Alright, so Surge is now making his way over to the Cold Stare fight. Surge has not fought Cold Stare yet.
No, so let's see if Colster claims him, or if he pulls a Sawyer. Let's see what happens.
This is interesting. Surge is doing the same thing that Leslie did earlier.
Huh.
Very interesting. What do we get here? We do get basement access. We do have the fire rod. Not gonna do it yet, because...
No, I mean, why? Why bother? Just run
Yeah.
through the rest of the dungeon and then you know if you need to go down there or not.
So, none of our runners have the hook shot.
Nope, and Swamp's a
nobody-
crystal, so we're gonna need it.
The question is, are we gonna see a bomb? Or a bomb strat here? No, it does not look like that's gonna be the case. I've seen some new speed strats with Tower of Hera through the Invitational League.
Oh?
Been, yeah.
What's the new hotness?
I can't explain it very well because I haven't done it, but I'm sure someone in chat, Alex probably, will kind of explain that a little bit. But long story short, use the bomb, speed, hook shot, and you can. Oh, well, there's the red mail. Tomb Raider.
Hey,
That's
there we go.
that's what it is. The Tomb Raider deck. Yes. Yeah.
Sounder fan putting some evil in the world. Hookshot on a laser bridge would be nasty, but the way this seed's been going so far, maybe.
Yep. All right, so we're gonna see.
We're gonna see about the fastest Moldorm you ever did see.
Oh no! It's Surge is taken down.
Hookshot can technically be on ped, yes. It would be evil, but we could see it.
All right, so we get a map for our efforts.
Ped Dream is in fact alive. But so Hookshot could also be. Oh, we haven't seen Boots, so I don't know about Bonk Rocks. Could be King's Tomb, could be Graveyard Ledge. Those are the next two major things that I would probably do in this position.
Alex letting you know that the Invitational League is probably the best place for Tomb Raider right now. I thought, you know, some of our runners here might give us a little bit of a show, but so far we're having trouble in a lot of places. Spiral Cave kind of mirrored up on the top streamers.
ISO, this is a Professor Renderer
Wow.
today. Oh, that's sync. That's sync on the top screens.
Oh, inverted game mode. Okay, thank you,
Okay,
Alex.
Surge is trying for Iceberger. He doesn't have the block in quite the right place yet. He's working on it. It's a little bit tricky until you learn it, and then you have it forever. It's like riding a bike.
Oop. Oh, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen a double bomb there.
You can do it, Surge. Let's see what we have in Upper Paradox. Little love, a lot of love. A lot of love.
2 heart containers, 2 pieces of heart, and bloomerang. Might be a little too high up there. Oh, nope, you got the bomb jump. You get bomb jump.
Bob
Again.
jump is something entirely different.
Yep. Words. Paradox cave rating. Tunnel of love out of 10. Floating island is just a piece of heart. Alright, we're gonna do our dark death mountain checks here in a moment.
Come on, Surge. You got this, man. Believe in you.
Oh, having a trouble time there with the icebreaker.
Oh, hey. Turtle Rock is ether. So, we can go in if we hate ourselves.
You know, I think the unfortunate thing is they're probably gonna go in.
I mean, yeah, they're here, so...
Oh! Nope! Okay, they both disregard it for now.
Alright, they're both opening it and just... Yeah, they're like, nope, I don't need this in my life.
You know what'd be funny?
What's that?
Hookshot in the Hookshot cave. Which means you'd have to find the boots.
That'd be evil.
I've seen it before. It is evil, yes. Okay. Surge, if you're having this much trouble, I think we should just head back the old way. Come on, Surge.
Nope, he's doing it. He wants it. Except he can't do it because he doesn't have magic. Oh, he has barely enough magic.
Yeah, there we go!
There we go!
And as that happens, Leslie gets their 3rd crystal. And our top screen runners are both going into Turtle Rock. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, what are we gonna find here? Desolation and sadness.
We have to do this the vanilla way.
Because we don't have hookshot.
Yep. There we go.
It was no longer about the glitch, it was sending a message to Cold Stare. Exactly.
Oh! Oh! Oh my god.
What?
Would
What's
you
up?
look at the irony? You're gonna see it in a moment, but we know where the hook shot is.
Ah!
Yep.
Well, at least it was early in the dungeon.
That it was. So now we can just get the heck out of there and never worry about it again. Oh! And there's our 2nd progressive bow.
Oh, hey, there we go.
So Sawyer is going to be getting silvers. We just saw the Bombos tablet, I think.
Thelonious in the chat asking if the ice rod is not required to complete the run. Can ice rod be on pedestal even though Turtle Rock is a pendant? Yes, it can. If you don't logically need to complete a dungeon for a first seed, the ice rod can be behind there. You can have, if you don't, like, if Tower of Hera is dependent, you can also have the key to lock itself in the basement.
Lana is letting
Lana
us
is
know,
saying
though.
no, even though it's not logically required for the seed.
Oh, because this is a 100% inventory.
Interesting.
Yeah, most default runs with that. So yeah, it would have to be beatable or no logic in order for Ice Rod to be there. Ice Rod could be a GT, but not PED.
My mistake then.
Yeah.
I will know this for later.
Alright, so what are we doing here? Looking around, looking around. Looks like Sawyer's going to be doing Swamp Palace. Deep Fried is going to finish... Ooh, scary with the Igors. He's going to be
And just a
finishing
little bit.
up...
Yeah, now that Sawyer's got that hook shot, he's going straight to swamp.
Ooh. I'm seeing a Misery Mire play out of Deep Fried. Gonna
I mean,
finish,
it is a crystal,
very
so we'll
true.
need it.
So yeah, no, Deep Fried's probably gonna finish Misery Mire and then beat Landmalus. Okay, interesting. Did not, yeah, I was gonna say, did not check the chest there. Usually you would check that chest if you came in. I don't know. Checking on Go mode. Let's see here. 'Cause I haven't been paying attention to any of that.
I'm pretty sure we are, in fact, in go mode for Sawyer. Sawyer does not appear to need anything else to complete.
Let's see.
Oh, hey, we're gonna see Diver Down. Nice.
Yeah, I think the only thing that we're really worried about right now is just finding the boots, and then I think... Yeah, I think we are in Go mode, actually. You know,
Yeah, sort of big key on the torch, which has happened.
oh, yeah. But you know what would be funny?
What?
Boots and GT.
I've seen that happen too.
I'm gonna guess early if we don't find it now. Might be in Tile Room? Would be a little scary for all that weight.
Ugh.
Boots cannot be in GT. Boots can't be in GT?
Correct, because the Desert Palace was technically not logically completable. Everybody has Sawyer stole key.
Alright, so we'll have to make a look around then.
Okay, good.
And see, this is why I'm learning while I commentate.
I was wondering when Argus was gonna move.
Alright. So Argus has been defeated by Sawyer. Sawyer, that 6th crystal. Now gonna be on his way over to Misery Mire.
That'd be my guess. Sawyer is gonna go to Misery Mire, and the Deep Fried is gonna do Misery Mire into Swamp Palace, and that's gonna be it, as I say. Rudy, you can steal a small key, like take it from where you get it and bring it to somewhere it's not supposed to be. And if you do that, then you don't necessarily need the big key, or you don't necessarily need the small key from the torch. If you just steal it, if you steal the torch, words.
Well, the big key was in the compass chests in Desert, so...
Since the big key was not on the right side,
Oh. Oh.
Well, huh? What?
Boots on Vitreous.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. At least we
There
have
we
them.
go. But yeah, no. So the big key was found on in the compass chest in deserts, and in order to access the backside of desert, all the keys are there. They're not randomized, so you can get through as long as you have fire access. Small key would just be, you know, checking to see if we can find the. I believe it was a map on Landmolus, so.
Not spirit key. I said you could steal the key. You could take the key that you get from So you would normally need the key off of the torch to access the right side of the dungeon, and then you'd need another key somewhere else. But if you take the key from the back of the dungeon, you can use that to access the dungeon. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, spirit. Okay, right. The spirit dungeon from Ocarina of Time. Sorry.
That dungeon still scares me to this day. I don't play Ocarina of Time anymore. Alright, here we go. Landmolus fight.
Yeah, Landmolus. Let's see if Deep Fried can put Landmolus down as easily as Sora did.
Darn. Just barely had to deal with the 2 cycle.
Okay, missed the 1 cycle, but still a very good fight.
Yeah. So basically at this point, so we have a compass, we have the big keys, so the map and an item are on the right side of, or the map could be in the big chest, because nobody's checked the big chest in desert. So there's still 2 items technically in desert, unless someone wants to correct me, because it's better to correct me, because I'm usually wrong about these things. Nira berating me for not playing Ocarina of Time. The Spirit... Okay, so as a kid, I played Ocarina of Time. I did the Spirit Dungeon. It scared the crap out of me. I don't play it anymore. That's also why I don't play Majora's Mask. They're 2 really good games. I just don't play them. I personally think Zelda 3 and Link to the Past is better. So...
And Neverman playing Wanda Gamon over here.
Still trying to figure out Zelda 2 also.
Zelda 2 terrifies me.
Wait. Okay. Correct me. Wanda Gamelon is the Panasonic title, right?
Philips CDI.
Philips. Okay. Yee.
Yee is very right.
Okay,
So
it
Wanda
looks
Gamelon,
like-
3 games on the CDI: Wanda Gamelon, Faces of Evil, and I forget what the third one was.
Okay, did Leslie grab the silvers? They were in Hookshot Cave.
I guess we'll find out.
Alright, here we go. Victory's fight. Time for a second pair of boots.
Oh, no. Leslie didn't grab the book from Hylia, so. Because Leslie hasn't seen it.
Oh, okay.
And
Hopefully
that
Leslie
is the
will-
power of the silver arrows against Vitreous. And that means that Sawyer is on his way up to Ganon's Tower, and we are going to wonder to ourselves, in which chest is Sawyer going to find that big key?
Alright, Surge has finished up with the King Helmasaur. Deep Fried, you know that the bomb jump is the other way, right? Oh, there we go.
There we go.
So yeah, Deep Fried isn't checking any more chests. They're in go mode at this
Nope,
point.
he's done. He doesn't care.
Yep. Alright, it's time to make the climb to GT. And everybody is actually doing the guessing game now that I'm thinking about it.
Yep.
So, checks number 1 through 22. We're going to try and figure out where the big key is now that we have all of the necessary items to complete the game. Deep Fried is going to be doing several crystal checks. Sawyer's going to be the first to get in there to GT. Sawyer's been, like, really good about this whole game, like, totally God mode.
Yeah, Sawyer has been on the money. Nothing has thrown him.
Let's see here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put my number in real quick. And I have to thank Alex for this particular number. But it really
Thank Alex,
depends
you say?
on... Well, Alex told me that typically check number 18 would be Bob's chest. It depends on how the runners tend to route, however, so definitely get a good look. The guessing game is over. It is time to check GT. We're going to start on the right.
Sawyer's gonna probably grab the first 2 chests here and then go left, if I had to guess.
Yep, looks like it. Oh, by the way, Sankheart.
Hey, there we go. Finally.
Sankheart in GT of all places. Check number 3 is a key. Deep Fried now getting his silvers, it looks like. Money.
$300.
Small
Another
key.
key. Another key.
People are saying Bob is dead.
Yep. So there's a particular antiferry up right before you drop into Ice Armors, sitting in the bottom right corner. We call him Bob. If you take the item off that torch in Ganondorf Tower, Bob's appearance reverts to a normal antiferry. But if you leave that item there, he has a very distorted appearance, and we don't entirely know why.
Sag. Okay, yeah, no, I recall that. Ah, well. There we go.
There we go. That got it.
Good job, Sawyer. Alright, so just about everyone is getting into go mode at this point. Deep Fried finishing up in Pod. Leslie going through Misery Mire. Surge still in Desert Palace. Let's see, so that was check number 8. 8 or 9?
Double Fireball Room is check number 8 in this routing.
Yep. Oh, they're saying 9. So 10, 11, 12, and 13!
Hey,
Lucky number 13.
that's not right.
Ah! I got some Lana Bean. Look at that! Lana Bean, you're the shout out of the day. Alright, so as we're getting closer to the end of this run, be sure to give our runners a follow. Twitch.tv/Sawyer, DeepFried87, LesliePro04, and Surger132. Also be sure to give our trackers a follow here. Nira Lightshine and Sapphire, who have been doing an excellent job at making sure that all the items here on the tracker are working. Thank you so much
And keeping us honest.
Yeah, keeping us in track too. Also be sure to give Claymore follow, Claymore729 it looks like, and yeah, a follow from me would be great. I think I might be doing a stream later, I don't know. But you can follow me at Keonta Bree, so all the stuff is in the chat.
And you can also go to racetime.gg to find the rest of the runners today. They're putting on an amazing show for us, and we
Yes.
wouldn't be here if not for them.
What is our link? Priceless Blind. Sorry, Priceless Blind 4364.
There, popped it in the chat.
Actually, now that I take a look, let's see how we're doing. Okay. Just had to check the Race Time GG room. Alright, so Surge is in Tower of Hera now. Deep Fried going through the dark rooms of Pod. Leslie's almost finished with Misery Mire here.
Mire.
Wow.
It's gonna be a little slow for Leslie because they don't have the silver arrows to make short work of Vitreous.
Yep.
So just barely missed third Lenmal with his silver shot.
Yep, this is the second time that Sawyer's had to deal with a 2-cycle. Up the tower we go. Leslie getting the boots. Surge is going to get the red mail here, as King Helmosaur is defeated by Deep Fried. Now the cool thing is, I hope not to jinx this, but I think we're going to be sub 2 hour, at least with one of the runners here.
I don't expect that's gonna be wrong.
Oh, uh-oh, shoulder. Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
okay, you got
There
it.
we go. Okay, Deep Fried is coming back over here. Looks like to grab some potions. There's a magic refill. Time for Troll Door number 2 with Sawyer. You okay there, bud? Just kind of staying there in the corner. There we go. Whoa, that was a little close. Almost thought was in that chest. The cool thing is that we haven't seen many of the shields here. We've only got the fighter's shield going up into Ganon's fight, which is probably good.
Yeah, it has been a very very shield light seed. We had the fighter shield, but I forget where we got that from. But other than that, nothing.
Fighter shield. Ooh, that's a good question. I forget where that was too. I'm sure trackers know where it is. Yeah, Lana's probably super happy about the fact that we have just the fighter shield. Would be even happier if we got rid of that shield. I know a couple of runners will do that every now and then. Blaze Dart, interesting with no Ice Rod. Ice Rod was not required to complete this.
Because Turtle Rock was a green pendant, so we would only technically need that if we really cared what Sahasra or the pedestal had.
Okay, this is Sawyer's game to lose right now because Sawyer is so far ahead of everyone at the moment. Deep Fried is just starting their climb.
Yep, they're just entering.
And of course, Lana confirming what I had said. Disappointed at the lack of an attempt to get rid of said shield. I'm very certain that out of the 25 runners that we had today, someone will have probably gotten rid of the shield.
Sawyer's being a little gutsy here. Going in again with 2.5 hearts?
Yeah. I'm a little scared.
That is some confidence.
Oh! Oh! Oh, okay. Saved by the blue
Okay,
potion.
well, okay, technically he had a blue potion, but still.
With not using the hook shot for iframes. Got a hug from Ganon there.
And no, Nero, you're right. The Ganon fight isn't really that hard, but still, going in without any safety when you have the possibility to get a safety.
Safeties are great, but strats are also great too.
Strats are great. You're right.
Did Ganon talk about cheese earlier?
Yes, he did.
Why are you talking about cheese?
Cheese is great.
What? Sawyer, what are you doing? Oh, okay. Torch glitch. Oh, it scared me there for a moment.
So if you, when Ganon moves into phase 4, he will snuff the torches. But if you light up the left-hand torch before the right-hand torch has a chance to go out, then the right-hand torch will simply never go out, and that's good because it saves time.
All right.
Now all Sawyer has to do is not fall off the pit.
Yep.
It happened. It's awful. You kind of
We're
cry.
fine. We'll be good. But yeah, arrows 3 and 4 go into Ganon, get the pig skewered, and
This is Corderia.
Sawyer's
Pepper
defeated.
speaking. Congratulations on a job well done.
Oh god,
That's awesome.
I was not expecting. What's his name?
General Pepper and Fox McCloud to.
Pepper. That's what I thought. So with an official racetime.gg of 1 hour 38 minutes and 36 seconds, Sawyer finishes first in the restream. But here are our official standings. Heatsing in 1337 finishes at 1 hour 24:43. Ravis second at 1 hour 30:02. I'm just gonna say Walsh. Walsh with 133.01. Files with 136.23. Dr. Bowser with 137.31, and Sawyer with 138.36.
Welcome, Sawyer.
Hello.
That was a thing, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yay, Aga, seeds, and where that hook shot and boots were was gross as all get out. Oh my gosh.
It was a fairly gross seed. You were not wrong.
But no, that was actually a pretty fun seed though. There's a lot of good puzzles in it.
I enjoyed watching it for sure.
Yeah, very, very interesting stuff. Obviously, you were probably looking for the hookshot for a while. Just found it in Turtle Rock. Had to be interesting that you had to find a required item in there.
Yeah, I think that's why I put the mountain off for so long as I did all the other dungeons. Because I wanted to limit that as much as possible. But I knew once I was on the mountain and with all the other not so good checks I had, dipping in there was pretty smart for me because of the fact that it was the most dense at that point. You know, I had that, and then once I got it, I was like, well, I'm not going any farther than this, and I'm gonna go take a look at that cave, and then found Bombos.
And honestly, I think that was probably the best thing to do because it didn't look like nobody else is. Oh, and as I say this, Surge is going to be making several checks in Turtle Rock. Oh dear. Oh goodness. But yeah, no, that quick shot into Hookshot got you silvers in the Hookshot cave. Oh, what else was in Hookshot cave that we knew was good?
That Bombos for Meyer entrance.
Oh
So,
yes.
Once I got both of those, I was like, I am going to just finish this game now because I was in go mode. It was very. Then the boots on Vidi was just a big troll.
Yeah, I didn't see the boots on video first. Chad actually pointed that out, and then we took a look back and we're like, oh, well, that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to think of other thoughts. You were the only one out of all of our racers who beat Cold Stare without dying.
Oh, well, good thing I dipped Skull because I would have died. I've been messing up the timing a little bit on Cold Stare, and I went in and got smacked with and then got down to half heart, and I was like, oh, blue potion, gotta go. So good thing I did Skull before I did that, or else,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Skull was the
I was like that. That's some confidence walking the Ganon with 2.5.
that was more of a I have cape, I have this, I have half magic. Let's see what happens. And I've been trying to get a little bit better, and I was just like, let's try it.
Yeah, our tracker actually made that point. I was a little scared. You know, I wasn't aware of the blue potion, so hey, that was good.
Leslie,
Um,
as we were talking, Leslie puts down Cold Stare, got her revenge.
Nice.
Yeah, that was bout number 3 with Cold Stare there. Oh, seeing everybody going after that Cold Stare fight. I think most everyone was on 7 hearts during that time.
Mm-hmm.
It was nerve wracking.
Yeah, Cold Stare was out for blood for everybody except you, Sawyer.
Which is weird because I had a big old puff party and I was like, oh, blue potion, let's just start firing fire rods. And then, then right after that, I'm like, all right, no more dungeons down here. Let's go do mountain and get half magic on old man. I'm like, why? Why you gotta troll me?
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you were the last to get the half magic
Yep.
too.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
I avoided that place like it was the plague, and I knew there was a lot of checks up there, but at the same time, like, there's dungeons that I can clear. And I was honestly hoping to be able to mirror right in front of Hera, but that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Ah. All right. Ooh, only 149 items. Pretty good as far as collection rates for an open seed.
Yeah, I was quite pleased with it. I know I felt like I was doing things slowly, but I was also doing it efficiently, so I was quite happy with that.
Well, hey, making top 10, you know, on the restream, or not on the restream, on the racetime.gg and first in the restream, it's gotta feel good.
It does. It does. So, ever since like the mentor tournament, 2022, basically I've been making strides, and this is one of those things where it's like, okay, I feel like I can step up and compete, and I feel like I did pretty well there, and it's just starting to snowball, and I like that.
That's good. Okay, Deep Fried is now making his way into the Dana fight. 3.5 hearts. Nope. Took damage somehow. Wait, can you take damage with the cape?
No. If you're covered with the cape, you shouldn't be taking damage. No.
What happened there? That was weird. Let me think. I don't think I have any other questions, particularly.
Well, thank you both for commentating this, and thank you, Leslie, for tracking. And
Thank you for running.
absolutely.
Leslie?
good to have you.
Nira.
Mira, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we have Nira and Sapphire.
Nira and Sapphire, thank you very much. Sorry, they're just not on here, and I'm like, I don't know why.
Yeah, no, the two of them have done a fantastic job at getting everything tracked, keeping us honest, and you know, helping us out with things that we haven't been really paying attention to.
Deep Fried takes a fall.
Ouch, Deep Fried.
I hate to see it.
And we were saying, like, as you were getting into the Ganon fight, this was your race to lose. You know, with everybody. I think Deep Fried was still only just barely making the gauntlet climb by the time you got in, so.
Yeah, I'm excited to actually watch this one back. Just not only to see how everybody did it, but also to kind of see where I need to work on. So I'm actually really, really excited. So I'm glad I was able to restream and do this stuff. So
yeah. One more question. Sorry. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I've seen the blue pendant there on your screen, Mothula.
Yep.
What was your thought going into Skullwoods, knowing that it was a pendant dungeon?
Quick, I had Fire Rod. I really didn't. I could have gone down south, but my mindset was, so I went hype left, and I couldn't go up. So my mindset was honestly go from Sank to the North Dark World portal, and just to kind of dip up into Skullwoods, do Moth, and then luckily like the item was in the skeleton, whatever mummy room or whatever it is called, and then also in under the bridge, and then I was able to just run out. So my thought was, I'm going to try to make this as efficient as possible. I don't really want to do it, but at the same time, I'm right here. And then I was able to do Bumper Cave knowledge, and then down into VOO, and then down into that mirror was also a troll.
Yeah.
But that was just mainly just trying to keep myself all in one row instead of kind of bouncing around on it.
Nice.
And
Okay.
finishing in 11th place with a race on GG time of 1 hour, 47 minutes, and 48 seconds.
I hate to tell you guys this, but unfortunately, Surge mirrored out of the Vitreous fight.
Oh, you hate to see it.
I believe he is DNFing.
We can confirm right now that we are seeing a DNF from Surge.
Oh, you really hate to see that. And I think the fact was, like, he had Vitreous. Like, he was about done, and then just ended up hitting the mirror by accident. Oh. So, Deep Fried now with the finish, and comes into the chat. Hello, Deep Fried. GG's.
Thank you, GG's.
GG's Deep Fried.
I mistracked. And I mistracked early and had already moved off back of escape. That's why that ended up being his last locate.
You hate it.
So, let's see here. I'm gonna make this question because I asked Sawyer last. Going and dealing with Mothula. Or did you deal with Mothula?
I did not deal with Mothula. I went under the bridge and got my second item and back.
Ah, okay. And I believe Surge is with us as well. Hello, Surge.
How you all doing?
GG's,
Doing
Surge.
pretty good.
GG's.
GG's, and so sorry that you had to DNF there.
That was a dirty, ugly, disgusting seed.
Yeah, it was very interesting to watch within the first half an hour. Nobody got a crystal until about 40 minutes in. I think Sawyer was the first. Sawyer, by the way, god moding this run. 7th place, 1st place in the restream. How, as far as routing goes, how did the other two feel? Deep Fried and Surge.
I felt, well, mismarking, like I said, the back of escape for those gloves, and when I saw where they were, if you saw me pause at the back of Eastern that I had skipped, and I went, alright, it has to be here, and when it wasn't, I was like, oh god, my tracker's blank, what did I miss? And I'm like, well, the only things I've clicked were, and I never did back of escape, and it took about 10 seconds to click where the heck it was, and then it being Mitts, I went, welp, I'm behind. Let's start trying to push as aggressively as possible, because I knew something was going to end up being mirror. I knew mirror or hook had to be my next progression, or so I thought. And when I got mirror out of hammer pegs, I went straight up the mountain, and I saw TR as ether, and I went, you know what? Let's dip and see what comes of it, and ended up getting hook and finding the rest of the route from it.
Yeah, no, very, very nice routing from everybody here. Especially with how gross of a seed this was. We were seeing a lot of really interesting things as we were going along. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Claymore would probably know better than me. I don't really have any other questions at this point.
I mean, I went to Catfish and I'm like, what am I missing? And then I was like, First thing I was missing was like I got the hammer and I'm like, where am I supposed to go? So I went back to Pod thinking I missed something, and then I remembered, oh wait, hammer gets you through into Southern Dark World, and I'm like, okay, I get the glove, and I'm like, okay, where do I go? I go to, I go to Village of Outcasts. And then I get the gloves and I start continuing. I'm like, where? I'm sorry, I don't get the gloves. I continue. I'm like, what am I missing? And then it clicked. Oh, back of escape. And that was your. Then you just continue on. I was putting off the mountain just because. Let me clear crystals, hoping for go mode, and that death on. Cold stare. Yeah.
Me too. Death to cold stare as well. So I feel you there.
Right.
Both of you did have fairly decent fights with Cold Stare. Sawyer didn't take a death out of all four of the restreamers that we had today. Kind of a bit of a bully today, honestly.
Cold Stare had a massive hate for everybody except Sawyer. It was kind of weird.
I mean, also that I forfeited because I mirrored out from Vitreous, not Vitreous.
No, Vitreous.
Yeah, it was
Vitreous.
Vitreous.
Marvel.
I'm tired. Yeah, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with this seed. No. And it was total accidental. I was going for. I was gonna hit my cape, and I hit the B button, and that was that.
Oh,
I hit the not the B. My B button is my R button. So so it switched over to mirror, and that was the end of it. Oh, yeah. Such is life, but GG's to everyone else. I mean, see everyone. Did anyone else go into Eastern?
there were a couple of dips in Eastern early on, I believe. You were the first to go in there, I think.
I mean, I went to Saha's closet, and it was like I got both the cape and the master sword, and I was like, okay, this is an Agaseed, but I'm here. There's 3 items. Let me go and see. And so I just went in, and I got all 3 items in the front, but there was nothing there.
So I was, my thought process is I dipped into Eastern, but I was short money because I hadn't done Front of Escape yet, and I went to Eastern looking same thought process, but went and did the rupee room in the back to be able to have enough money for Zora.
Oh yeah, I went to the Zora area without 500, and I was 20 short. 20 short.
The worst.
And I was hoping those mini Zoras, were gonna drop coins or something, but nope, they were hearts. Yeah.
Oh, they were hearts today.
Yep.
Yeah, usually the Zorns unfortunately give bombs most of the time, so I was a little worried anyways. But yeah, we did see that you were 20 short, and we were like, we're not gonna orphan this, are we? But no, when we saw you go
No,
back there, we're like,
fortunately not.
okay.
I went back because I was like, what else is there? So I got hammer, and I'm like, wait, hammer? How does hammer help me? And that's where I got confused about the pegs that get you. I always forget about those pegs. Always forget about them. So, and this is the one circumstance where progression with hammer and agam matter, and it's very rare. It doesn't happen very often. At least the 100 or so seasons that I've played, but more at this point. So.
All right,
Not
so
to
as
see
we take a
what
look at
for
the
dropping the Ganon.
collection rate, 147. Not too shabby.
Gotta head out, guys. GG's to all. Again, I will reiterate: dirty, ugly, disgusting seed.
Well, let's hope for better seeds as we go on through the open daily series later on this week.
For sure. Okay, guys, have a good night.
You
Have
as
a
well,
good night.
Serge.
You as well.
GG's.
Yeah.
And as we come towards the end of the race with Leslie here, I do want to remind you guys that we also have other stuff going on, including the Invitational League for Link to the Past and the Open League, both of which likely have restreams going on between channels 1 through 4 and the Link to the Past League channel on Twitch as well. What is the command for that, I wonder? There it is. So you guys can go and check out... Nope, Open League doesn't have it. You guys can check out the Invitational League brackets at ALTTPRleague.com. You can also join the Discord, which gives you more information for both of the leagues. Leslie. Officially completing at 1 hour and 58 minutes.
Yep. The 13th finisher.
So, our restream race is complete. We should have Leslie coming in here shortly. But the race is still going on for 5 more. Heckler Keel, Legendary Moon, Crazed Gamer, J Devil, and Jackie. If you guys want to watch their streams, you can check out the racetime.gg link. Click the camera button up in the top right, and go check them out as well.
All right, and we are joined by Leslie Pro.
GG's, Leslie.
That seed. Where do I start with how much of a cluster that was?
We can start with Cold Stare hating you. Cold Stare hated nearly everybody.
Yeah, Cold Stare was basically what someone I follow calls a rubber band 5, in which case it's a Dragon Ball Z reference which one of the characters says, "He keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?" Seriously, I was out of rhythm on that first attempt. Second attempt, I got tilted, and then I was just like, you know what? Let's come back to this. Maybe, because logically I shouldn't even able to be down here, because that was logically behind hook shot. And sure enough, hook shot wound up being in Green Pennant Turtle Rock, which the reason I continued with that was because my mindset, there could still be something down here. Wasn't the case, but I've seen it in Seeds and been in Seeds myself where there was more on Laser Bridge. Just not this time. And thankfully, everything else was Dark Death Mountain.
Yeah, we were joking about how things might be on Laser Bridge just for the heck of it, but thankfully that didn't happen.
Just making a bit of an adjustment there. But yeah, this wound up also being an AGA 1 seed, with our old friend King Zora selling MC Hammer.
Yeah, that was the interesting part, and I didn't get a chance to ask Serge, but how did everybody feel about this being an AGA seed, right off the bat?
Certainly was interesting, and heading up with Master Sword, it was basically like an NMG run, but I also had Hammer in the back pocket too.
The fact that I found out I was an AGA seed at 17 minutes as opposed to 35 minutes was much better than most AGA seeds.
Yeah, I just was really hoping the glove wasn't in Ice Rod Cave. It's the only skip I made before going up to AGA, and it's like, yeah, if it's here, I'm in trouble.
I was just hoping Glove wasn't at Agina, because I would not have been happy if that was the case, because that was my one skip. Because honestly, that would have been like a good minute just getting out there. So it's like, no, let's just do it. And if it is, then it is what it is.
Another check that I wanted to explore. Oh, I'm trying to think about it now. And unfortunately, it escapes me just as I begin thinking about it. Oh, Hylia Islands. being a bow. Some of you saw that early on and got that right away. Others, you got the bow in Hookshot Cave and found out that later on the silvers were on Hylia Island. Or did everybody see that, right at the beginning?
My route early was to check Hylia Island, which when early hobo happens, I tend to do anyway, just out of creature of habit. I saw that and I had that in the back of my mind. Then as I'm checking Dark Death Mountain and I get the bow out of Hookshot Cave, I think to myself, on the bright side, I know where silvers are. Let's just blitz the rest of this nonsense. Because it was Schrodinger at the time. I wanted to see if the boots were going to be needed for desert. And they were, but the logic was escapable. But on the flip side, did they really have to have all of Vitreous's goop on them?
Yeah, fair
That
enough.
part of it just felt kind of grody when I thought about it.
Yeah, I jumped into. I went straight to Meyer and forgot. Oh crap! I could need the boots. Ran in, got the big key, bounced out, and then finished Meyer and saw the boots. I'm like, cool. Didn't matter even if it was. And yeah, that was. But I did see Bo early, and that's why I was like, I was trying to wait for Mirror to be able to get that bow before going into Pod, which is why it was like one of the last things I did before eventually going, oh crap, what did I miss?
I had that moment when I forgot about that I had hammer and I could also go south, but we had to go into pod anyway for the Ocarina to be able to even get up to Death Mountain in the first place to begin with.
We
But
had
yeah,
Glove
this
and
game was just a mess logic-wise.
funny, I got up the mountain before that because I had gotten the gloves out of Hype Cave before I even went over into Pod. It's amazing how many different routes you can take in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. That's something that a lot of newer players tend to have a little bit of trouble with. Trying to figure out the routing, trying to figure out which way to go. As far as typical routing on an open seed, do you guys believe that? Oh, I guess the question is, what do you believe would be the best checks to go, like starting off?
Wow, that's a loaded question.
I know.
Personally, I like the Uncle start, and if I can knock out escape, and then sink to CAC, and just kind of float around and just keep doing the dense checks as much as possible. That's what I try to aim for, but it all depends on what items you get. Usually, since CAC has so many, I make sure that's like one of my first stops.
Okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
And then first thing into Dark World, I almost always try to get Hype Cave, Stumpy, Big Game, all that, the lower sections knocked out first before trying to get anywhere else. For the most part, unless it's MITS access. But again, really, yeah, there's so many ways to go about it. It's hard to say. You got to be able to adapt on the fly.
Very good to know, and very good to know for our for any newer runners that watch this VOD back over on Twitch or over on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/speedgaming something. I know there's something at the end of that, but with the collection rate of 161, not too shabby there, Leslie.
Yeah, I suppose that could have been a lot worse. And in all honesty, those who've played this game for years can even have mistakes as well.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of RNG in this game, I've noticed.
Yeah, and for me, honestly, it was a case of, well, everybody has a day where they're not at their best. And for me, this was that day. For me, at least. But you know what? The seed didn't help matters any either.
Well, I'm certainly hoping that as you guys go along, you have some better races, some better stuff for us to watch. Obviously, really good stuff that you guys are doing. We appreciate everybody who does the restreams, who does the races so that other people can watch. I don't have anything further. Claymore, do you have anything?
No, I think we've covered everything we need to cover. But no, I appreciate all of you running for us. We wouldn't be here if it weren't for you. You're putting on a great show in front of us, so thank you all.
Well, it was a pleasure to be here. Thanks for Restream. Thanks for the commentary. GG to all the runners. I still would like to know how Hitsuyan dropped to 124, basically dump trucking all of us. I know he's really good at this game, but he definitely made it apparent with this seed.
Yeah, Heatsian's also part of the Invitational League, so if you guys want to check that out, be sure, let me go ahead and post that again in the chat, going to a link to ALTTPRleague.com. Be sure to give our runners a follow, twitch.tv/Sawyer, SOYHR on the screen. Deep Fried 87 is Leslie Pro _04 and Surger132. Also give our trackers a follow. Sapphire K Lau. I'm gonna butcher that. I'm so sorry. And Nira Lightshine. Give my co-commentator follow as well. Claymore729 and follow would be nice for me, Keontabri. And I think that will do it for the stream tonight. So thanks again, you guys, for showing up. Very good to have all of you.
Yep.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming alongside me in the booth, and we'll see you all next seed.
GG's, everyone.
GG's.
Take
Bye.
care, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you next time.